What is going on, guys? Your boy Jay Shane, the Keto Road, coming at you with. Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, I wasn't kidding. They're there. Anyways, coming back with you another Test Tuesday. Let's go. Alright, so today we are at the Savage Compound. New camera. Let me know if y'all like the quality. I'm thinking this is about to take this a step up. The intro that we talked about doing, I'm really excited. I think that I'm finally getting the tools I need to make that a very interesting, intriguing, addictive to watch intro for you guys for the Test Tuesday videos. That's going to start going into pre-production this weekend when I get back home. But until then, we are at the Savage Compound. As you can see, let's take a look around, shall we? So we've got the Live Savage. We've got the clothes are at the compound. We've even got Robert up there doing his little spanky bodybuilder thing. It's great. So what we're about to do right now is we're about to do a deload workout. So what I'm doing this week is I hurt my back a couple weeks ago, and last week I finally hit all of my heavy weights again. I was pulling my 425 on deadlift, squatting my 335, 340 on squats for 5. So I'm happy about that. I feel like my back, it's still tender, but it's 95% healed. I'm excited about that. So I thought, okay, this week we're going to do just full body, and we're literally just going to focus on blood flow and contractions. So I'm going to explain a little bit more what a deload week is, how you should approach it when you know it's right for you, and when you probably need it, because everybody needs a deload week, unless you don't work out. If you work out, like if you just like go to the gym and kind of push the stuff around, that's fine. But if you are a hardcore workout, if you really push yourself in the gym, you're sweating, you're sore, like you actually work out hard, deload weeks are necessary for even weight loss. And I'll explain why in a bit. But first, let me go work out. I wanted to show you this. This is a caffeine inhalant, okay? Let's see if that focuses. Focus. So, caffeine inhalant. I already took it. Y'all don't know this, but I already recorded another one of these, and it wasn't. So, anyways, yeah. So I already took 3 of these. I'm not taking another one for you. I'm gonna go work out. I will see y'all in a bit. I can't go to the meeting like this. Perfect. What's up, everybody? Your boy, Jay Shane, the Keto Road. Alright, Test Tuesday, first recipe scene for this series. Super excited about this. I want to be able to show you all recipes. I just want to be able to give you all simple ways of getting in the fats, upping the fats, and keeping the protein moderate. I know a lot of people, they struggle with that, especially with doing DSK or getting coached by me or what have you. There's this issue with adding fats, and I think it's because people don't really know. It's not ignorance or stupidity or anything like that. People just don't know the different kinds of foods that can help bring in more fats. And so I'm going to create a very simple dish for you guys today. I'm going to create the most basic form of it, and then I'm going to show you and talk to you about how you can add things in as you go. So literally it is beef. We're going to do 4 ounces of beef. We're going to do 3 eggs. Almost dropped that. 3 eggs, okay? We're gonna do a tablespoon of butter, and we're gonna do a tablespoon of avocado oil, and some Redmond's real salt. Bam. Literally all you need. Not hard at all. So, focus. So that's the Redmond salt. Let's go ahead and let's start firing this up. The first thing we're gonna do is we're going to weigh out the beef. So make sure your hands are washed, nice and washed, right? Just gonna turn this on. I like to get a little napkin, just gonna help keep that without getting raw meat on it. And we're really just going to find 4 ounces of this. A little bit more, that's half, boom. 4 1/4. I'm not bulking right now, and if you're not seriously like on a prep, you don't have to be. Like if you're a gram over, I'm anal about that when I'm cutting. When I'm bulking, I'm not. So no big issue there. So now that we've got this weighed out, everything else we're going to do in tablespoons and things, so we can worry about that when the time arises. For right now, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna turn this pan on. So a couple things to preference with this are that the butter can go in first. Now, why is this important? Because it's going to help cook down some of the liquids that are inside the butter. It's not like the fat evaporates up in the air. So we're going to be able to condense more of those fat grams while also creating less liquid. It's going to help kind of get rid of some of those, water or whatever is inside the butter, because it's only 80% milk fat. That's something to remember. Whereas ghee or something like that, it's just going to sit there. But butter can burn, but it also, just like with beef fat, some of the residual waters and stuff that are left in it due to it being dairy can be taken out. So let's go ahead and do this. This is in grams, okay? So we want 14 grams of this. That's 21. So 14. Beautiful. Now, once the butter is starting to melt, then we're going to add in the ground beef and a little bit of the salt. So while that's cooking, we're going to scramble up the eggs. Now, the reason why we're using eggs, yes, they're a little bit higher in protein than other things we could use, but they're great for fat mops. What I mean by that, you'd be surprised how much fat you can add to an egg and it will still soak up all the fat and not leave any of that fatty liquid that some people just do not desire in their food. So we're going to go ahead and crack those open, scramble up, and get them ready for this, because this meal happens very quick. So make sure to, have your stuff in line. So now we have the eggs scrambled, and as we can see, the beef is about done already, okay? You see all that fat in there? So we want to get rid of that. These eggs are going to do that trick. So all we're going to do is take these and simply pour them in. Now you want to stir. Don't let the eggs sit. You want them to completely encompass the dish. That's what's going to help them soak up all this fat. Okay, we're going to let them sit. Let them soak up a little. Look at that. Look how there's no fat. I'm going to kind of come up here and show you. Look how there's no fat left in the pan. It's all getting soaked up by the eggs. Alright guys, and now this is done. And now we're going to plate it. So get a plate. So we're just going to add the eggs as such. Look how there's no grease at all. It's just good, amazing, solid. And what's really good about this is what I'm about to show you. So now that we've got all of that taken care of, now we can add in our tablespoon of avocado oil. And because there's no other fat, it's not going to be this really drippy mess. And so you simply just drizzle it over the top. And now you've got a very creamy, buttery, delicious avocado oiled scrambled eggs and beef. One thing I love about this dish is even though it's only beef and avocado oil, you can easily add whatever you want to it. Avocado oil, goat cheese, spinach. It has plenty of room for added carbohydrates, and you would still have a low total carb count. Alright guys, so that is the simple dish. I hope you enjoyed it, but now it's time for the taste test. There's no soupiness. It's nice and fatty. The macros are right there. So as you can see, the fat is extremely high, about double the protein, maybe a little less, but it gives you that advantage of having that higher fat to protein ratio in a simple meal that's not over greased. You don't have to chug butter. You can enjoy a delicious meal of eggs and beef and be as creative as you want with it. What is going on, guys? All right, so I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I want to take a second before I close this video and wanted to talk about deloading. So, deloading is basically when you take time away from the gym, and from intense exercise, I should say. Some people do it where they just take the week off. They don't work out at all. Some people, they incorporate things. I'm one of the latter. I'll explain what I do here in a moment. But basically, deloading is very important. There are people that, yes, undereating is a big issue that the diet world struggles with. But another thing is overtraining, and not overtraining. It's hard to overtrain, okay? But if you're malnourished and now you're going to the gym 6 to 7 days a week, your metabolism is like, your hormones are like, your muscle, the time you're giving them to recover is not very great at all. So you're not giving it the tools it needs. You're not giving it the time it needs. And it's like trying to get a construction company to build your house, but yet you won't even let them onto the lot. I mean, that's basically what's going on. So deloading is really good to give your body a break. It can be very advantageous for somebody that's been in a chronic deficit and needs time to give their body time to readjust, to reset almost. I've noticed, and a lot of people that deload have noticed, that you come back to the gym stronger physically. Another thing is psychologically. Sometimes it's just good to take a break. Even if you love the gym. I love the gym, but having a deload week and then coming back to it later, I just come back it with more motivation, more aggression. I'm ready to kill my workouts. I'm ready to get back to my really heavy lifting. And so it's just great psychologically. And then hormonally, giving your body time to focus on other things other than muscle repair and muscle damage, letting them reset hormones and focus on gut health and focus on raising your metabolic rate and just get your body up to running efficiently at 100%. So taking a deload week can be very, very advantageous for you as an individual, whether you're cutting or bulking. Now, there's different ways to deload, okay? I personally like to do 4 full bodies that week. So I might go for a couple runs. But basically what I'll do is I'll go in the gym for 20 minutes. I'll treat it like a HIIT session. I'll find 8 exercises. I'll do 3 to 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps of each exercise. And I'm going to do 2 to 3 exercises in a rotation until I get all 3 sets done and then hop to the next. So I might do bicep curls, tricep pull downs, and rows for 3 sets of 15. And I'll alternate until I'm done with all 3 sets. I'll take a quick minute break, catch my breath, let my heart reset, and then I'll go to the next one. And this kind of induces me in a HIIT training. So I'm still burning good calorie, I'm still getting my heart rate up, but all I'm doing is focusing on the pump. I'm not doing extremely heavy weight. I'm doing lightweight with high reps, focusing on squeezing. I just want to put blood in the muscle so that nourishment can get carried to them so they recover better and faster, and I can just focus on other things. So that's what I do for my deload weeks. That can work for you. I know Keto Coach Lauren just took a whole 8 days off, and it was great for her. And that can be so advantageous if you are really trying to build mass or trying to tone up or just trying to take your body to that next level. Deloading strategically can be the next step in your fitness journey. And I definitely recommend it. I think it should be highly encouraged to take that time off. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. That's it for this Test Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love you guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, or just email me at theketoroad@gmail.com. I love you guys. Have a great day. Peace out.